Yeah, hi guys. This policy is called Screen and Stay. Essentially, it allows students who've been exposed to COVID in the classroom to stay in school so long as they don't show any symptoms.
It won't disrupt their lives as much as it has been disrupting.
Miriam Cramer knows firsthand the damage that school quarantines can do.
I had COVID last year, and my daughter was scarred because of it, because last year her whole class had to quarantine. Thanks to me.
This new Screen and Stay policy wouldn't apply if a close family member tests positive, but it does apply to most exposures that happen within the school environment. Newington High School student Bryce Turner likes the initiative because he says it removes the stigma about unvaccinated students.
This policy removes the need to really differentiate people in that sense, especially in our social interactions.
Even teachers' unions voiced their support for the initiative because it helps to close a learning gap.
Teaching is messy, and it was so hard to do online. Learning is messy, and it's so hard to do online.
But the policy does raise some questions. Simply screening somebody for symptoms may not be enough if they are asymptomatic. Health officials called it a low calculated risk. And why isn't mandatory testing part of the policy?
Test and stay is extremely costly. It is very intensive and cumbersome on the part of the schools. There is a very limited supply of those rapid tests that you need to be able to do that. You need to have certain certification in your school to be able to even perform that kind of laboratory testing.
And regarding this policy, Governor Lamont said he thinks it's an important first step to possibly being able to loosen the mask mandate in schools, although he wants to get through the holidays and see where we are on childhood vaccinations as well as the level of community spread, a decision he said that he's inclined to make more towards December or January. It's also important to mention here that this policy is optional. Schools don't have to adopt it, and it would not apply to anyone who's had a COVID exposure outside of the school environment, like playing sports, for example. We're live here in Newington. Matt Karen, Fox 61 News.